See, in week 2 of Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball, guard Crystal Bradford averaged 17 points per just over 9 rips to claim week 1 on the leaderboard. Guard Ty Harris was a shooting star in week 1, averaging 15 points per and was lights out from distance. Week 2 of Athletes Unlimited Basketball comes your way right now. Hello from Nashville Municipal Auditorium. We are ready for the second half of our doubleheader today as Team Bradford will battle Team Harris for ultimate bragging rights atop the leaderboard. As we take a look at the latest numbers on our AU leaderboard, Maddie Siegrist has elevated to the top spot, followed by Odyssey Sims and Kia Nurse, and we'll see Bradford and Harris in this matchup try to reclaim that top positioning. With that, we welcome you courtside alongside the Hall of Famer. She is Sheryl Swoopes. You know her, 4-time WNBA champion, 3-time Olympic gold medalist, star power. I am Cindy Brunson. Ari Chambers is the third member of our broadcast team and will be along in just a bit. Crystal Bradford is back and better than ever. Bradford didn't play with us last season. She's a walking double-double. And then in Ty Harris, you have lights out shooting, can go on a heater in a hurry. So which team has the advantage here?
Listen, the first thing I think about is, ooh-wee! Just like we had 2 new captains in game 1, we have 2 new captains in this game. Their styles of play are different. I don't know who's going to walk out with the dub, but we are in for a good one.
I can tell you, Bradford's going to stuff the stat sheet.
Listen, you said it, a walking double-double. Crystal Bradford just gets it done from everywhere on the floor, pushing in transition, scoring easy buckets, spotting up for threes. Crystal Bradford's going to bring the energy, the excitement. You better be ready and buckle in because she is going to go at it all night long. And Ty Harris, she is a captain for a reason. Ty Harris can just get it done from everywhere on the floor. Spotting up, knocking down threes, pushing in transition. She finishes at the hole with no problem at all. One of the best things she does is knock down threes. Ty Harris is a captain for a reason this week. We are in for a good one.
Taking a look at the starting lineups for Team Bradford: Bria Hartley, Crystal Bradford, Jalen Sherrod, Alicia Clark, and Desiree Young. For Team Harris: Lexi Brown, Kristen Williams, Ty Harris, Teresa Plaisance, and Elizabeth Williams. Let's check in with the third member of our broadcast team, Ari Chambers. What do you have?
Now, you two talked about what they bring on the court, but how about off the court? You mentioned that they're all first-time captains, but both Crystal Bradford and Ty Harris have been capitalizing off of it in different ways. We know that Crystal is known for her energy, but learning how to compartmentalize it and translate that into guiding a team to victory is something that she's focusing on this week. She said her team has had her back, and it makes it easy for her to transition from energizing the bench to leading a team. Now, on the other hand, Ty Harris loves the fact that she's a captain this week because she said that everyone said she needs to be a more vocal leader, and this position is forcing her into be more dominant vocally. Athletes Unlimited is all about bringing the growth, so let's see how these captains lead their team quarter to quarter. They're going to be growing on and off the court. Back to y'all.
Thanks so much. We're ready to jump it up at the center circle. Our officiating crew led by Jeff Wooten, Amy Bonner, and Genesis Perryman, and it will be Team Gold, Team Bradford winning the tip. Freshly minted WNBA champion Jalen Sherrod passing to 3-time W champion Alicia Clark.
Bradford is able to get to her spot in the paint that easily. It's going to be a long night for somebody.
TP passing inside to Williams, and right away the size advantage on display for Team Harris. Post-to-post beauty. Bradford off on the triple try. Lexi Brown says thank you very much and starts to push pace.
Well, I was going to say, Crystal, don't do that. I just said it's going to be a long night.
Nice bounce pass. TP leaves it short. Nice rebound by Young. First season of AU for Desiree Young. Majored in psychology at UNLV, so you know she's good in the locker room because she studied personalities.
Well, and being a basketball player and in a locker room full of women,
right?
You got to deal with a lot of personalities. It's not a bad thing, though.
That sounds like the voice of experience.
A little bit.
Clark off on the triple try. Here comes Brown. Beautiful bounce pass to Ty. Back to Brown. Thought about the three. Off the drive. Up and in.
Nice. Ty Harris and Lexi Brown together on the same team. Either one of them, they're capable of pushing in transition. And on this play right here, nice shot fake from Lexi Brown to get all the way to the hole for 2.
Had to wipe a little moisture off the ball, so we resume play. And it's Team Harris with the early lead, 4-2. Bradford spinning, leaving it for Hartley. Nice rebound by E-Dub. Nice to see Williams healthy and hooping.
You know, I was just going to say, it's hard to believe that she's coming back off of an injury right now. But she looks so good physically.
Williams with the baseline jumper. And talk about another one coming back from injury. ACL limited her in Phoenix Mercury training camp. She just couldn't get going. And so this is a great opportunity for her to prove to everybody that she's ready to go, as is Jalen Sherrod.
Absolutely.
Don't be fooled by that big jersey number on Jalen Sherrod. She should be wearing 0 or 1 because I think she is the fastest player we have here at Athletes Unlimited Season 4.
Oh, and that's even with the basketball.
Shot clock into single digits. Williams passing it back out. Oh, Lexi thought about that logo three. Back into Williams. No good.
Well, even though she didn't make that, I love the fact that she is on the block, posting up. Woo! Posting up, kicking it back out, reposting, and Lexi doing a good job of getting the ball to her big girl.
Crystal Bradford channeling Alyssa Thomas with the point forward action. Taking it coast to coast. We're tied at 6 points apiece. Down low, gotta keep track of Ty Harris.
Just moving without the basketball. Great recognition from Ty Harris, just cutting to the basket and Elizabeth Williams finding her.
And that's a credit to the guard up top, right? Great vision, looking for the open person.
Well, it is, but it's also credit to Ty that's just moving without the basketball.
Williams. Denial. Ty Harris. Shaking Bria Hartley. Meeting Young at the rim, and it looks like they're going to get Young with the block.
Well, the captain, Crystal Bradford, just getting going early. Nice little hesitation crossover all the way to the basket for 2. And Elizabeth Williams just finding her guard. It's usually the opposite way, guard finding your post down low, but Elizabeth Williams said, I can pass to you too a little bit. I see you.
That corner three wouldn't fall for Harris. Great opportunity here for Team Harris wearing, or rather, Team Bradford in the gold black jersey. Young on the baseline. Young. Midi wouldn't fall. That's another thing that Harris does really good. Ty is a rebounding guard as well.
Yes, she is.
TP with Mouse in the house, passes out of it. Lexi Brown, tough take. Shot wouldn't fall. I like attacking Lexi.
I do too.
Sherrod, triple try. And Harris says, let's calm down. Let's take our time. Let's run our stuff. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. Clark trying to interrupt things. Whistle blows.
I love Alicia Clark is going to go guard every position 1 through 5.
And she picks up her first personal foul. Just re-signed with her former team, the Seattle Storm, after a terrific run in Las Vegas.
And super excited. She's super excited to be going back to the Storm.
Plays on, in and out for the three. A shocker because she had been 9 of 12 from long range in week 1. Clark inside to Bradford. Touch pass to Dory Harrison, who's just checked in. Nice little move. Okay, Dory.
I love it. Just moving the ball, passing the ball, sharing the ball. Nice little drop-off pass from Crystal Bradford to find Dory Harrison in the paint.
And we're tied at 8 points apiece. Plaisance. Nice feed inside to Williams, who will shoot some free throws. With that, we are going to step aside. We are tied at 8 in the second half of our doubleheader. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is fueled by Gatorade. Welcome back to Nashville's Municipal Auditorium. Taking a look at pictures from week 1 of AU Pro Basketball here in Nashville. A lot of connectivity already with the community, and it's very cool to see tonight. We've got Nashville Predators Night, which means the mascot Nash is in the house. DJing, directing traffic, having some fun. Love to see it.
Absolutely. You know, when I look at those photos from last week, the word that comes to mind from all the teams,
Joy.
100%.
Because I was reading your mind.
100%.
Yes.
You can just see it on every single player's face, just the joy and the fun that they're having. Absolutely competing, but they're having a lot of fun doing it. Dang, how did you know that?
Because I know you well. Asia Taylor, a 5-year WNBA veteran with Minnesota, Connecticut, Washington, and Indiana. Also hooped a ton overseas. And you might remember her from Louisville, where she helped the Cardinals make it to the 2013 Final Four. She is excited to be here and ready to show out.
She also talked about having her child here, watching her play.
Aww.
Just the excitement of being a new mom.
Bradford against the taller Plaisance, no problem.
Crystal Bradford, she never gets fed up. It doesn't matter if she's playing on the perimeter, if it's a smaller guard or a bigger player defending her. She plays at her own pace.
Lexi Brown buries the 3. Elizabeth Williams, Lexi's teammate, has stepped into the chair. It's a unique feature here at Athletes Unlimited where we can talk to a player during live action. It is the chair chat. Hey, Elizabeth Williams,
Hey.
how you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm so happy to be here in week 2. You showed out in week 1. I take it you are 100% healthy now.
Yes. I'm feeling really good, playing with a lot of confidence, and there are just so many good players in this league, so being able to be on the floor with them and continue to gain that confidence is great.
Well, Elizabeth, so 1 week under your belt at AU, coming into week 2, now that you kind of have a sense of what it's all about, what's your mindset coming into week 2?
Do what you can to help your team win every quarter. I think, last week our team had a lot of success, and because we won so many quarters, and that's why we got split up. But, I don't think it was an accident that Ty picked me pretty early in the draft, just because if you can play an effective pick and roll, it helps you a lot. So, just doing things like that to keep the defense honest so you can score some easy buckets.
Who have you enjoyed playing with the most that you hadn't played with before this AU experience?
Well, I hadn't played with Ty.
Okay.
So that's been fun. And I hadn't played with Kia Nurse, my future teammate. So that was cool last week as well. So far so good.
Nice. All right, Elizabeth, we know you've got work to do. You guys can dominate in the paint, so we don't want to keep you. Thanks so much for the time.
Thank you.
And we will talk to you down the road.
All right.
Elizabeth Williams showing out for Duke. I tell you what, you go to Duke, you play for Kara Lawson, you're playing for Elizabeth Williams and what she has meant to women's basketball as well.
Absolutely. Her legacy and everything that she did for that program, just players continue to play for her. They continue her legacy as well as the Duke women's legacy. But I want to hit on something she talked about, her future teammate in Kia Nurse going to Chicago.
Yep.
I think that is going to be an amazing 1-2 duo with Elizabeth Williams and Kia Nurse, not to mention all of the other players they still have. But to see the two of them play together here at AU and how successful it's been so far just makes me excited. The Chicago Sky fans should get excited about the future.
Oh, heck yeah. Think of all the things that Angel Reese can learn from a veteran like Williams. Same with Camila Cardozo. I mean, those bigs are just going to be better because Williams is there. Crystal Bradford got ticketed with a technical foul. That is why Harris was shooting the free throw. So We're back in action, and it is Team Harris with a 2-point lead, 16-14 in possession to win the quarter and the 60 quarter win points that go along with that. 2.5 to go here in the first.
Which was Elizabeth's point when she said from week 1 and week 2, what she learned is how important it is to try and win every single quarter and get those 60 points per quarter.
100%. Dory Harrison fouled and will head to the free throw line. A reminder, rep your favorite AU Pro basketball athlete. The AU Pro Shop has player t-shirt options available for the entire 2025 roster, both online and right here in Nashville. Visit the AU Pro Shop on the concourse or shop.auprosports.com to purchase yours today. The swag gets better by the season.
Yes,
I know you got a big old bag full.
I don't have a big old bag, but I'm working on it. I got my eyes on some things.
There we go. I love it. Harrison unable to connect on both free throws. So the lead is 1 for Team Harris, wearing purple and the home white jersey. Crystal Bradford almost came up with the steal, hits the deck hard, wincing in a little bit of pain. And right there, Mackenzie Forbes is like, let me just help you up. I know how tough you are.
Well, she's okay.
Yep.
So I think I could say this. Well, that was an ugly fall.
Yeah, it was awkward.
But you know Crystal Bradford is not going to stay down. But sometimes as a player, especially when you don't want to come out of the game and you fall like that, you just take an extra few minutes to catch your breath.
Right.
And then you're like, Coach, I'm good. Just leave me in the game. Oh.
Leslie had a great drive, tries to retain possession of the basketball, but ran out of real estate. So the ball will go to Team Harris, wearing the white and the purple. I know you got excited when she took off the dribble.
It was nice. It was nice. I was ready for her to get to the hole and finish.
Congratulations to Kiara Leslie. She just signed a training camp contract with the Minnesota Lynx. Taylor Mikesell has checked into the game for Team Harris. Rebecca Harris on the drive. Gonna shoot some free throws. In her 3rd season of AU, she's also an AU PEC member. I just love her as a human being.
Love her energy, her excitement, like a great spokesperson for the league. And Rebecca Harris understands the assignment. She knows what this opportunity means. And to your point with Kiara Leslie, I don't know if Cheryl Reeve made up her mind when she was here last week watching, but she was absolutely in the gym, checking out some talent. But that's what's so good about AU. It gives other coaches, execs, an opportunity to come out and scout some potential really good talent for their W team.
Harris splits a pair. Bradford giving it up. Corner 3 on the way. Hartley is good.
I know Bria Hartley knocked that shot down, but that doesn't happen if Crystal Bradford is not attacking in transition, drawing 2 defenders, and then kicking out to Bria Hartley for a wide open 3.
Taylor between the legs. Off the mark. Bradford there for an easy rebound. Forbes triple try. Too strong. The lead is just 1 point for Team Bradford, wearing black and gold. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter of play. 60 quarter win points on the line. Williams spinning and hitting. What a move.
Show them how to do it, OG.
Little shoulder shimmy, the whole thing.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Bradford back to Hartley. She's got the hot hand. Hartley kicking it to Bradford. This 3, Dory Harrison rocking the O board. Okay, Dory.
Yeah, Dory is putting in work. But Crystal Bradford, again, is so good in the open court in transition, just drawing 2 and knowing that her teammate is wide open in the corner for 3.
Jump ball is called on the tie-up, and unlike college where there's that position possession arrow, we jump it up old school,
Oh, yeah.
much to Cheryl Swoop's delight.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's strategy in this.
Get rid of the possession arrow.
Okay.
I mean, it absolutely is strategy. There's an opportunity for you to potentially jump in front of whoever you're defending and steal the jump ball. Versus the possession arrow, it's like, well, it's your ball.
We saw Odyssey Sims flirt with a triple-double, 30 points, 9 dimes, 9 rebounds in our first game. Bradford has now got 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. 11 huge points here in this first quarter. Shot clock is off. She almost came through with the steal there. Harris lets the defender fly by. Bradford trying to track it down. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will belong to Team Bradford as she demonstrates to the arena.
I don't think we need refs till Crystal Bradford is playing, because she's going to play, she's going to score, she's going to defend, she's going to ref, she's going to celebrate, she's going to do it all.
Love it. The Energizer Bunny. 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It looks like Team Bradford is going to take this quarter and the 60 quarter win points that go along with it. Hartley off the drive, creating space. That won't fall, but it will be Team Bradford in the gold and black uniforms winning the first quarter and the 60 points that go along with that. 21-19. The captain, Bradford, doing everything she could and then some, leading all scorers with 11 points. She's the only player so far in double figures. We've got quarter number 2 coming your way next. Welcome back to Nashville's Municipal Auditorium, second half of our AU doubleheader, and it is Crystal Bradford's world, and we're just living in it, Cheryl.
I mean, what can't Crystal Bradford do? I know what she can do is just score the basketball. She just gets it done from everywhere on the floor, currently sitting at 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. She's going to get involved in every part of the game. Nice post up, just taking her time, making her move, pushing in transition. Nice little hezzy crossover. Again, you think she's going one way, she comes back the other way. And I love how she uses both hands. Right on the right side, left on the left side. Crystal Bradford is a problem.
And she is very entertaining. Get your popcorn ready because she is ready to put on a show. She will start this second quarter getting a little bit of rest that she has earned being the only player in double figures. Quarter number 2 is underway. Great player movement by Team Harris. Nice bounce pass. Oh, what a finish by Williams. Williams to Williams. I like it.
I do too. And she got hit on the head. So I saw it, Kristen. Should have been an and 1.
Jalen Sherrod off the bounce. Oh, good job by Mikesell just getting in the way of that pass. Williams. Alicia Clark thought about the 3 with Williams in her kitchen. Said no. Mackenzie Forms trying to shake the defender. And now it's Young. Back to Clark. Bouncing to the corner. Shot clock getting very low. Young had to fire. And it's off the mark. Asia Taylor will bring things up. Taylor attacking. Oh, what a finish. Hello, Asia. How you doing?
Taylor.
Jalen Sherrod calling out the play. She wants Team Bradford to run. Leslie kicking it back out. Mackenzie Forbes, one of 3 Ivy League players drafted last year in the WNBA. The most in league history. Leslie, triple try. Fluke wouldn't have it. Clark tracks down the rebound. Sherrod for 3. Okay. Hello, Jalen. Oh, and by the way, while she's hooping here, she is completing her master's degree in criminal justice online.
Of course she is.
Right?
Well, I feel like I could do a little bit more.
Listen, you got the podcast. You got these games. You got to go to NBA All-Star to watch your son in the dunk contest. Jordan's going to win it. I'm going to throw that down now.
Okay, put it in the atmosphere.
Right? Mackenzie Forbes, free throw line extended.
And Crystal Bradford on the sideline doing what she does best, or second best, coaching up her team.
T. Bradford with a 3-point lead. Harris almost lost the handle. Williams too strong, but the other Williams, Elizabeth, has her back.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that Elizabeth Williams is feeling really good right now.
Jalen Sherrod did everything but get the roll. What a terrific move to the rim. Kristen Williams wanted to get it inside, and you know what? Alicia Clark's eyes were watching hers the whole way. I knew that steal was coming.
It makes her a really good defender. Besides the fact that she's always very active, she plays defense with her hands, she moves her feet, she's always getting her hands on the ball.
Young on the baseline, rattles it home, taking a look at the live leaderboard.
Okay, Desiree.
And Team Harris wants to take a timeout. So it is Team Bradford wearing gold and black, up by 3. Grab a snack and come on back. Earlier today in the first game of our doubleheader, Odyssey Sims was in her Birkin, her 12th career 30-point piece game in AU.
My goodness. Can you say this girl is on fire?
I love when you sing to me.
No, I'm not singing. But Odyssey Sims was a problem, and it was only game 1. She was getting it done from everywhere on the floor, and to top it off, she finished with 90 points because she won MVP 1.
And look at those MVPs as correctly predicted by Cheryl Swoops before the votes were even tallied. How about
I
that?
promise you I didn't know.
But you got the order right.
Telling you what my eyes were seeing, Cindy.
Absolutely love it. Lexi Brown induces the foul from Sherrod. And that's just a pro helping a one-year vet learn what not to do. It'll be ball out of bounds on the side for Team Harris wearing white and purple. Substitutions for both teams. 5 on the floor for Team Bradford. Kira Leslie, Alicia Clark, Soraya McGuire, Crystal Bradford, and Jalen Sherrod. That shot off the mark by Ty Harris. And we have a chair chat, again, a unique feature here of AU Pro Women's Basketball. Bria Hartley stepping in. And Bria, as somebody who watched you rehab in Phoenix, it makes my heart smile to see you healthy. How are you feeling?
Thank you. I feel great. It's just anytime I'm able to be out here on the basketball court and playing, I'm just overjoyed. So I'm just really excited to be out here and have an opportunity to play.
Well, I was trying to fill Cindy in on how good you looked in week 1, but me just telling her is not going to do it any justice. It was so good to see you back out on this floor. But going from week 1 to week 2, what's your mindset, your mentality coming into week 2?
Honestly, one step at a time. I know we get a lot of points, we win in quarters, so I take it one quarter at a time. And that's what I've been telling Black. I feel like we started a little sloppy to start, but we grind out the win. So as long as we go in each quarter and we're able to win each quarter, I'm happy.
Bria, this is your first season of Athletes Unlimited as you are competing to let everybody know that you are ready to go as a pro. But you're also playing in front of your 8-year-old son, Bryson. What does that mean to you?
It means the world. For him to be able to watch me play is everything. I just want to be an example for him and make sure that he just learns how to fight through adversity and just continue to keep it pushing. But I got to go. They want me to sub in the game.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Bye.
Take those headsets off. Bria Hartley taking some time with one of our chair chats. Love to see it. That's my favorite part of this. When the player gets called, and I got to get to the scorer's table. Enough of you guys. I'm ready to go.
I like it, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Sometimes I feel some type of way.
Because you wanted to ask her about her son. I know you did. I tried to get you in that direction.
Yes.
We'll get her back. We got,
like,
I know. We got. 3 more weeks of Athletes Unlimited. We are checking now for a flagrant as our officiating crew gathers at the monitor. Just a review by our officials, crew chief Jeff Wooten, Amy Bonner, Genesis Perrimon, wearing the whistles for us here in the second half of our doubleheader. Basketball action absolutely elite earlier today. All of the kids coming out, in nearly 1,000 of them, and this is what is under review. So TP on the closeout, was that a little extra?
I might agree with TP on that one.
Amy Bonner's going to check with us. Just a common foul is the ruling, so 3 free throws coming for Crystal Bradford.
Well, after seeing TP's face, I was like, there's no way that was a flagrant. TP would never make that face.
That's true. And she's like, I don't want to hurt nobody. I just want to have a good time. And I want to get season 2 of my comedy show with Sig Pulsing up and running. Bradford hitting the first free throw. She leads all scorers with a dozen. And I tell you what, if CB is getting it done at the free throw line, because the last time we saw her a couple seasons ago, that was the only thing that wasn't quite buttoned up.
Yeah, Crystal Bradford looks really good. She looks ready to compete. She looks ready to show someone, look, not only can I do this in AU,
Right.
I need to be on somebody's W roster.
Right, and expansion is underway. We'll have the Valkyries this season. And Bradford goes 3 for 3 at the free throw line, and she leads all scorers with 14 points. For more, let's check in with our sideline reporter, Ari Chambers.
I mean, you all nailed it. What's on Crystal Bradford's mind has been, can I get that WNBA spot? And I told her, like, Crystal, just play your game. She's been doing great at Athletes Unlimited, but going into the match, she wanted to make sure that her team knew that she doesn't really care about mistakes right now. She wants to focus on energy. She said, we dictate how this game goes, and you see that in her play. She's been attacking, she's been attacking, leading by example. She's been very vocal, and I'm kind of proud of her leadership.
Love to see it, and I love that Bria Hartley stood in and took that charge.
Yeah,
I mean,
did.
she's in the paint with the trees.
She did. But back to Ari's point about Crystal Bradford in her leadership, I have absolutely seen growth in her from her first season with AU to this season. That is definitely an area that she worked on, she's improved on, and she deserves that opportunity to at least go to training camp.
Hartley didn't even touch the rim on that 3-ball that just dropped through. Great vision by Jalen Sherrod to get her the basketball.
Bria Hartley has been stroking it too.
Lexi Brown off the dribble. Hartley trying to shake Harris. Calls for a screen. There's also a calmness with Crystal Bradford. She has the energy, but it's like she's in control.
It's consistent. It doesn't really matter if her team is up, if her team is down. She brings that same energy and excitement every single possession. And it's fun to watch. It's fun to play with. It's fun to watch.
Might have got away with the foul there, trying to break up the pass to Asia Taylor. And then Bradford coming up with the O board, smokes it, but it's still Team Bradford's basketball. Shot clock getting very low. Hartley recognizing, going up against Plaisance, and earns a trip to the free throw line. And that is when you are confident around the rim. 6'6" standing in front of you.
Well, listen, TP had to close out on Bria Hartley because she just knocked down a 3. So that allows her to put the ball on the deck and get to the hole. And TP is looking like, I did not touch her. But anytime you come across a player's body, 9 times out of 10, the ref is going to call a foul.
Easy call to make as Hartley steps to the free throw line. She's got 8 points. Make it 9. That stroke is so pretty.
When you hear the net do that,
It snaps.
yeah, you know that's just
Snappity snap. Well, that 3 didn't touch the rim.
beautiful form,
Right?
beautiful shot.
And she hits them both. She's in double figures now with 10. joining Bradford with 14, as Team Bradford's lead is now 6, trying to win back-to-back quarters. Alicia Clark says, thanks for putting that into my breadbasket. I'll just run it up the floor. Forbes for 3. Too strong. Here comes Asia Taylor, wanting to give it up to a guard, and throws it away. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Your shoulders drop, Cheryl. Why?
Well, right there, that just was a big possession for Team Harris to me. And you had Lexi Brown on your right wing, and you throw it cross court, trying to find TPU the shooter, but instead you throw it out of bounds and it's a turnover.
Mackenzie Forbes giving Team Bradford its largest lead of the day at 9, as the team wearing black and gold is in position to win a second straight quarter. And there goes Plaisance. Again, she was shooting 75% from distance coming into this game. That one rattles out. Ball did everything but fall for CB.
Yeah, that's what TP is going to do. Just spot up and knock it down.
Harris with the shot clock into single digits, off the bounce. Oh, and earns a trip to the free throw line. Plaisance feeling it from range.
Yeah, Teresa Plaisance trying to get her team back in it, and she knocking down threes from deep.
Team Harris has made 3 of its last 3 field goals, and now the captain steps to add to the total at the free throw line. I love her Instagram handle. Ball her 52.
Oh, I didn't know what it was.
Yeah,
I was like, well,
like
what is
baller.
it? I got you.
Ball her,
I
like
got you.
baller
I was there
52.
with you.
Okay,
I like it.
I think it's cute.
Is it capital H-E-R?
Yes, it is.
I love it.
Yeah.
She is her.
Uh-huh. And have you seen that bling, that necklace?
No.
Ooh, the 52, so much ice. The ice is nice. Clark smokes the lay-in. She knows it. Wanted that one back. Rebecca Harris getting it out to Kristen Williams for 3, and that'll work. And now, just like that, Team Bradford wants to talk about it, because that once 9-point lead has been erased. It's a 7-0 run for Team Harris, and now it's just 2 points separating the 2 teams. Williams with the beautiful stroke as well. So how has Team Harris cobbled together this run, Cheryl?
Well, it helps when you're knocking down shots, right? That's why when you ask the question, that's why my shoulders drop, because that was a big possession. But they're able to come right back. TP knocks down a shot. Kristen Williams knocks down a shot. They're moving the basketball a lot better, and they're right back in this game.
So 4 for the last 4 from the floor for Team Harris. A reminder, the next legendary big league is here. The AUSL features the best pro softball players in the world, playing in a traditional team-based format. The league launches this summer, playing their exciting brand of softball across the nation. Which team will come out on top in the inaugural season? Well, we'll all find out together. Learn more about the Bandits, Talons, Blaze, and Bolts today at the AUSL.com website. AUSL, this is legendary. And you know it is, because Drea Carter is part of the process. And everything she touches is gold.
Yes, ma'am.
And speaking of gold, 2028 Los Angeles Olympics, softball will be a sport. So you know some of these AU softballers are trying to impress the Olympic Committee as well.
As they should.
AC off the mark from deep. Ty Harris battling for the rebound. She knows how to push pace. Minute and a half to go here in the second quarter. We're tied at 18 points apiece in this quarter. Brown triple, no. And Kristen Williams kind of knocked CB out of the way to get that rebound and picks up the personal foul. She shrugged her shoulder, but I'm like, Kristen, come on. Like, I don't think CB knows how to fly.
She can do a lot of things,
right?
but flying ain't what.
She went airborne. So this possession to stop a 7-0 Team Harris run as we take a look at the top spots on the leaderboard. Everybody chasing Maddie Siegrist at this point. Remember, positive plays add to your point total. Negative plays ding your point total. Jalen Sherrod stepping through. No. And Asia Taylor ripping the rebound down.
Well, and Jalen Sherrod shooting the ball really well from behind three right now. Not really sure why she didn't take that. Instead, putting it on the deck. And Cindy, talking about the leaderboard.
Yes.
Coming into this week, prior to game one, Crystal Bradford was sitting at that top spot.
Okay.
So you know she watched game one. She knows where the leaderboard is. She is going to do everything she can to make sure she finishes tonight sitting in that first spot.
Kristen Williams too strong from deep. Bria Hartley directing traffic. Under a minute to go here in the second quarter. Nice pass inside to AC. Clark. No. And she is like surprised at herself. These are shots she usually makes.
Yeah, she is like really upset with herself right now. And I think what she's doing on this shot and the layup that she missed, instead of looking at the basket, she honestly is just turning and she's just throwing it up there instead of taking her time to finish.
Rebecca Harris to the rack. So we're tied at 39 in the game. In the quarter, Team Harris is winning by 2. Shot clock is off. So now Ty just wants to hold on to this basketball to equalize in the quarter win points department. Team Bradford winning the first 60 after the first quarter. Shot clock winding down. Whistle blows away from the basketball. No basket for Harris. And they will ticket Bria Hartley for the personal foul, her first. And so Ty Harris will head to the free throw line because Team Bradford is in the bonus.
Well, and I think Bria Hartley was trying to foul her, thinking they could try and get a stop and get the ball back for another possession to try to at least tie it up this quarter. But sending Ty Harris to the free throw line, probably not the smartest decision.
Just putting points on the board. Ty Harris and company with an 11-0 run over the last 2.5 and change. This is good if it goes. It does not, and that is how the first half will end as Team Harris equalizes in the quarter win department. So both teams have 60 points per player as they each win one of the 2 first half quarters. We are ready to get you set for halftime. Our girl Ari Chambers will take care of you. We have a lot to share here from Nashville. Do stick and stay.
Welcome back to Nashville. It might be a little gloomy out, but the stars are shining in here where Team Harris leads Team Bradford 41-39. Now, athletes are going to be athletes regardless, and we're so happy that they played basketball. But we had to know if they picked another sport, what sport would they play? But it has to be an AU sport because we know Sid and TP tackled NFL cheerleading. Check it out.
If I had a chance to pick another sport in AU, I would play softball. I played softball growing up. I'm a shortstop.
I would love to take my talents to AU pro volleyball if I had to choose another AU sport to play. I don't know if anybody has seen my clips of AU basketball versus AU volleyball, but humbly, I feel like A, I looked great in the tights, B, I was okay. I was all-state in high school.
I would definitely play AU softball, playing in the outfield, dabbing for some catches like Megan Wiggins or Aaliyah Andrews.
I would absolutely play AU volleyball. Before I was playing basketball, I was playing volleyball. I was a middle. If you guys want to recruit me, let's have a conversation.
I'm right with Dory. I would play volleyball, but this isn't about me. But when we come back, we step off the court and into the tunnel or the runway. Can you tell the difference? I can't. More to come after the break. Welcome back to Nashville, where Team Harris is leading Team Bradford 41-39 at gotta have. We know Nashville is Music City, and now it's Basketball City. But how about Fashion City? Earlier, I got a chance to talk with the players about their game day style and kind of walk the tunnel with them, and we made it our runway. So let's check it out. What is the secret to stepping out for game day?
Just feeling good, feeling confident. You know, everyone always likes to say when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you play good. But for me, it's just, I wear sweats all day, and I just like to look like a normal human being. And so, you know, I just want to show that, like, I'm a human outside of a basketball player, and so I feel confident.
So what makes you most proud of this fit? I see the cohesion. I see the chain, probably worth more than my life, but the bag, giving wealth as well. Tell me, what's your signature piece?
I'm very proud because this is the same brand. This is GV Gallery as well as the shirt, so I got to shout them out.
I need to know, what's your inspiration this season with stepping out?
I just been into like collared shirts lately, just kind of more businesswoman attire, so that's it.
I've seen you elevate your style, and for this I am very proud. It looks so good. What do you pick out first? I have to know.
That is a great question. Probably my top. Probably do my top and then try to coordinate with the pants and the shoes, and then shoes always match the bag.
But when you are thrifting, there's so many options. How do you know what to just hone in on?
I just kind of like different things, different patterns, but I also just like a simple outfit. Like, I feel like this is very simple, not too much. So I don't know, whatever just catches my eye, for real, and how you can put it together. And I got a cousin who makes clothes, so she does a lot of my like tailoring and stuff.
How would you describe your style?
I go on Pinterest a lot. Very inspired by streetwear and being cozy. So yeah, it's not that hard for me to take risks. I take lots of pictures before I leave the house to make sure that it'll photograph well and it looks well and it's giving what it's supposed to give. So it's just been fun, but I'm always comfortable, always.
I'm a jersey dress girl. Okay. How do you like to style the jerseys the best?
I like the little crop, boxy shirt type of jersey. I got the shirt under, you know, a little layer, giving it a little layer. But yeah, something simple.
One thing that can make an outfit is an accessory, and I see one around your neck. Please tell me about your necklace right now.
Repping 501. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. That's our area code, so I'm always repping home.
New York Fashion Week has nothing on Nashville basketball season. Crystal Bradford, 14 first half points. Coming from the break, we will be talking to Sydney and Cheryl. More to come.
Welcome to the city where the dogs come to eat, where the winners come to play, and where the music in the streets, where the women really hooping. Please don't act like you ain't seen them. Price went up on all them jerseys. 40 players all competing. What we finna do? Let's get it. What we finna do? Let's really get into it.
It is Team Harris on top of Team Bradford, 41-39. It is Ty Harris leading her team with 8 points, and she's mic'd up for us tonight. So let's go into the game with the U.S. Air Force.
Here we go, y'all. Way to help. Keep helping. Hey, line up. Zipper. Zipper down. Zipper down.
I got new.
Hey. Come on, purple! Swing! Yeah, Lex. Here we go.
Ty Harris getting it done in all phases for her team. The first-time captain really getting it done.
Yeah, Ty Harris came into this week knowing what she was looking for, what players she wanted to draft, and it's so nice to see her with that big C on her chest leading her squad to a 2-point lead at halftime.
Alongside the Hall of Famer Cheryl Swoops, I am Cindy Brunson. We're so glad to have you with us. And Crystal Bradford started this game on a mission. 11 huge points in that first quarter. What has been working for her?
Well, listen, we told you that Crystal Bradford is a stat sheet stuffer. She's going to bring all of the energy. I just thought from the very beginning she knew what she wanted to get done. Just posting up a smaller player, taking it to the basket, not afraid of contact, pushing in transition, nice little hesitation. She can just do everything with the basketball. You put a bigger player on her, she's going to bring them out. She can put the ball on the deck, get to the hole. She has just done it all for her team. And for Team Harris, it hasn't just been one player. They went on an 11-0 run to end the second half, and that's because they started moving the basketball, sharing the basketball, and oh yeah, Teresa Plaisance is back, knocking down threes. Kristen Williams got in on the action. Lexi Brown got in on the action. Rebecca Harris got in on the action. Every single player that came into this game for Team Harris was a part of that 11-0 run. They're going to need to continue to do that this half if they want to walk out with the dub.
So the end of the second quarter spectacular for Team Harris. As you take a look at these first half stats, what does your Hall of Fame eye see?
Well, I mean, field goal percentage for Team Bradford, 36%, and Team Harris is 47%. I don't know if that's because the defense has just been that good or if they're just not really shooting the ball well, not moving the basketball. Lots of times, just move the basketball, one extra pass, and then you can find yourself just getting right back in the game and taking much better shots.
Team Bradford led by as many as 9 in that first half. Team Harris by 4. And right now, it's a one-possession game as we get set to start the third quarter of play in the second game of our doubleheader here in Week 2 in Nashville. Teresa Plaisance and Team Harris with the basketball. Brown skipping it over to Elizabeth Williams. Off the bounce, up and in.
Cindy, that's so nice. That's like, I don't even know if you can really stop that. Like, I don't know how you're going to guard that.
It's a 13-0 run for Team Harris dating back to the second quarter. Clark for 3. AC a little short. Not much arc on that shot, uncharacteristic for Clark. A reminder, every player in our league has a running score and points are awarded or deducted based on an individual performance, but a player's biggest points boost comes from their team winning quarters and games. Player point totals accumulate over the season, so be sure to follow along at auprosports.com or on the Athletes Unlimited app. Things literally change by the second during every game played.
Well, and you know, last week we were talking to the players about the leaderboard, and you know, and most of them said they really don't pay attention to the leaderboard.
Then they lied.
Well, here's the thing. While you're on the floor, of course you don't. You're not going to be looking up at it. But trust and believe, they know exactly where they're sitting on the leaderboard, and they know what they're stake. Every quarter, they know how to take care of the basketball, win the score. They are paying attention, I promise you.
Bradford walked away from that 3 like she knew it was going down. It did not. As a result, Team Harris looking to add to its lead. Plaisance triple try. Too strong. Harris there for the long rebound. 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Williams baseline jumper. That is just money.
Yeah, that's really nice. And Ty Harris just doing a really good job of getting in the paint. When you get in the paint, so many things can happen. The defense has to come in. That's why she was able to find Elizabeth Williams wide open.
Clark off the mark. Elizabeth Williams now into double figures with 10. She's the only player wearing purple and white that can say that. Lexi Brown spinning. Come on, Lexi. Oh, what a kiss off the window. Okay, on, Lexi. You know,
come on, Lexi.
You know my nickname for her, right?
Sexy Lexi.
That's it.
That was nice, too.
I can't take credit, though. That's actually Neko Rumike's nickname for it, and I stole it because it's so nice.
I think Alicia Clark right now, she has gotten in her own head.
It's not the opposition that's keeping her from scoring. It's between the ears.
Yeah, because like a lot of the shots are wide open. Her layups are wide open.
Bria Hartley has a dozen. Crystal Bradford leading all scorers with 14 as Team Bradford trying to hang with Team Harris, down by 6 here in the game, but winning this third quarter. Harris off the mark. And here comes CB, that point forward, stepping through, ran into Kristen Williams' shoulder. Ball goes out of bounds and will stay with Team Bradford.
Well, and Lexi Brown, just a nice shot fake, putting the ball on the deck. Nice little spin, fadeaway, 1-foot jumper. That's tough, off the glass.
And the kiss. I heard that. I heard that sound effect. Was that for me?
Cindy, I'm always giving you kisses.
Aww. Bria Hartley. Right down Broad Street. Quick 14 points for her. Yes.
She looks really good.
Showing us all of the tools in the toolbox. Team Harris on top 47-43. And it is Team Harris also winning this quarter early. Nice steal by CB. Bradford with one to beat. Wanted to bounce it. Hartley there to bail things out. Sherrod. Ooh, too strong. Good defense by Asia Taylor, who also called out that the defender Hartley was there helping Ty Harris.
Well, Bria Hartley is saying it's a charge, even though the ref said no.
Amy Bonner was ready to call it because I think she heard Harris's teammate call out defender there.
Was ready to call what? The charge?
Yeah.
Well, but you also have to give the offensive player room to turn.
Sure. Oh, what a beautiful bounce pass by Plaisance. Mike Sal can't pay it off. Crystal Bradford, an and one opportunity. Little Euro step. Hello.
Crystal Bradford, you know what you can also count on is a good celebration for just pushing the rock in transition. Nice little Euro. And one.
Another double-double for Crystal Bradford. She's got 16 and 11 and looking to add to that point total here at the stripe. Short on that free throw try. Nice box out by AC. Another reset here for Team Bradford wearing black and gold. CB too strong on the three ball. Plaisance comes away with it. Harris looking for teammates. Wanted to bounce it to Mikesell. Very active hands by Bradford again. And it will be Team Bradford basketball.
Well, Crystal Bradford got her hand on it first, which allowed Alicia Clark to also get a hand on it. Lots of times it's not about that one player coming up with the steal, but if you're just active with your hands, getting deflections, it can cause a turnover like it just did that last possession.
Alicia Clark, after TP swiped her in the face, asked Amy Bonner to blow her whistle, and she did not oblige. Jalen Sherrod off the bounce, too strong. Dory Harrison, that's to beat the shot clock, up and in. Nice job by Dory. 8-0 run for Team Bradford.
And you know who Dory's biggest cheerleader is in this gym right now?
Is he?
Absolutely. Besides her mom and dad?
Yes.
Absolutely. Her big sis.
Rebecca Harris breaking the tie as Team Harris takes the lead 49-47. TP just skying to bring down that rebound. Harris spinning, bouncing beautifully to Asia Taylor. She is fouled by Jalen Sherrod and will shoot some free throws. We've got a 2-point game. So many leaderboard points on the line. Lexi Brown, PEC chairperson, and she's a hooper. What's impressed you most about Lexi so far?
Well, when your shot is not falling from deep, you have to put the ball on the floor, attack the basket, try and draw a foul just to get yourself going. And that's exactly what Lexi Brown has done in the second half of this game. And it's just a matter of time before she starts finding that stroke from deep.
She is flirting with double digits. She's sitting on 9 points and 4 rebounds. And she has graciously decided to join us for an AU exclusive. It is our chair chat where we get to talk to a player actively participating in the game. Lexi Brown joins us now. Lexi, how is your role different this year in AU now that you are the PEC chairperson?
Well, I was the chairperson last year too,
right?
But we just made a lot of changes from last year to this year, so I think I was just a little bit more involved the last 12 months compared to before season 3, but it's been so much fun seeing everything come together just how we wanted it to.
Well, first of all, the braids are Braden.
Thank
so
you.
Cute. Absolutely. So I want to ask you what it's like, because I know, we all know, like, your struggle that you went through with your Crohn's disease. What's it like to be back out on the floor, finally playing healthy, doing what you love?
Yeah, it feels amazing. You know, sometimes last year I didn't even realize how unwell I still was because I was just fighting through it and trying to find the positive in every day. But being able to really just come out every day and feel 100% for the first time in maybe like almost 2 years is incredible. And, you know, it makes me grateful to come out here. And I've just been playing with a lot more joy, I think.
And you know what's crazy? Sorry, Sydney.
No.
Is that, like, I see that as a commentator, but also as a former player, and I also feel it. Like, you have that extra pep in your step. You're attacking the best. Lexi, you're doing all the things right now. You ain't just shooting the three. Listen, they better find you. They better guard you, because you get it done.
Yes.
And you look so good. My next question, though, is also, what's it like to be playing AU in Nashville this season?
It's been so much fun. You know, I don't know much about Nashville. I didn't know much about Nashville, but I played my first Final Four in college here, and it was a great experience. The fans were amazing, so they were really excited for us to come in here. One of my best friends lives here, so I've been able to hang out with her a lot. And my family's coming this weekend, so I think I'm finally going to be able to explore Nashville a little bit.
Oh, you've been in the streets.
That is
No, I haven't
nice.
been. I've been in the bed.
Okay.
Lexi, you have a warm place in my heart because you kind of got this whole party started 4 years ago. You scored the first basket in league history. How much has AU pro basketball grown in your eyes?
Just every year, just like, because I'm behind the scenes, people from the outside might not see these changes, these improvements, but every year it's just a lot better. We bring in, you know, some amazing players. We have, I think, 24 new players this season, which is amazing, and I'm just really excited for, you know, what we started and what we're going to continue to keep building.
Awesome.
All right, so looking at the score, 54-51, what is the strategy to end this game so that Team Harris can walk out of here with a dub?
Defense. I mean, defense wins games in our eyes, and, you know, Crystal Bradford, when we found out that she was going to be a captain, we knew that she was going to be on one this week, and we were seeing it in our very eyes. So just shutting her down a little bit, continue to communicate, and just playing together, sharing the ball.
All right, Lexi, before we let you go, a tourist hint. I know it's the Grand Ole Opry. I know Johnny Cash Museum, all that stuff. I want to offer up the Goo Goo Cluster Factory. Chocolate snacks.
They gave us a pack of them in our little welcome bag, and they're really good.
Right?
Yeah, they're really good.
Didn't get
And I don't even like chocolate like that.
Okay, well, I do. So if you take the tour, save the chocolate for me. And there she is cheering on fair. We'll let you go. Thanks so much for spending the time.
Love y'all.
Appreciate it, Lexi.
Thanks, Lexi.
Sexy Lexi Brown joining us for a chair chat. Team Harris on top 57-53 as Rebecca Harris comes down with the rebound. Crystal Bradford couldn't poke it away. Stop, pop, and cannot connect, but Harris chases down a rebound. Mikesell. Oh, that's what she was put on this earth to do. Stroke the three ball.
Okay, listen, Mikesell knocks it down, but I am so about to give Rebecca Harris her flowers right now. And for anyone who's listening, watching, and sometimes you get down because you're not playing as much as you think you should, Rebecca Harris is the ideal candidate, word, everything of just being ready when your number is called. She got in this game, and she has the effort, the energy, the hustle plays. She's a big reason why Team Harris has gotten this lead. The attitude is always great. She's a good teammate. Just the hustle plays, that everything she brings when she comes on this floor matters.
We see Shelly Patterson. Shelly is the head facilitator here at Athletes Unlimited, and she's got to be liking what she's seeing, especially this defense. Okay, Mikesell, get up.
Yeah, Mikesell said, I not only can shoot the ball, but I can play a little D also. That defense turning it into offense. But again, for Team Harris, anytime they get back to moving the basketball and sharing the basketball and forcing Team Bradford to have to defend them, good things are going to happen.
Team Harris wearing purple and white, enjoying its largest lead of the game at 9, also dominating this quarter 21-14. For Team Bradford, Jalen Sherrod is mic'd up. Let's go inside the huddle with her.
Here we go. Set up. Give it a ball. Get out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hey, we gotta get it. We gotta score. Man, go to work on her. Come on, CB. Oh.
Jalen Sherrod doing all she can for Team Bradford, but right now Team Harris with balance for days. A couple of players in double figures, another one with 9 and 8. Really creating some separation here in the third quarter. What's been different, Cheryl?
Well, I think, and Lexi even said it in the chair chat, right? They knew what Crystal Bradford was going to come out and what she was going to do. They have found a way to slow her down. Somebody else for Team Bradford is going to have to step up and start scoring some points.
Crystal Bradford with 18 points and 13 rebounds. Her second double-double this season, 10th in her AU career. Bria Hartley has 16, but nobody else in double figures for Team Bradford. And for Team Harris, it's death by 1,000 cuts, as Team Harris has 8 players with at least 3 points, 7 with 6 or more.
That's great ball movement, and everybody just being ready. When they touch the ball, they're also willing to make the extra pass. So offensively for Team Bradford, if their shots aren't falling, you have to find a way to get some stops on the defensive end to get back in this game.
I will have whatever Bria Hartley is having. She has equaled Bradford with 18 of her own. Minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. The steal by Leslie, and free throws are coming.
And that's one good defensive stop for Team Bradford. That's a way that they can definitely get back in this game.
So Kiara Leslie, a 2-year WNBA veteran, stepping to the free throw line to just get some balance going for Team Bradford. As Team Harris is up 21-16 here in this third quarter. Those 60 quarter win points on the line. Each team won a quarter respectively in the first half of play.
And so what makes it so hard for Team Bradford, when you look at Crystal Bradford's numbers in the first half and what she slowed down a little bit this half, it's because the defensive attention and focus is all on stopping or slowing down Crystal Bradford.
And we saw that in game 1 with Kia Nurse, right?
Yes.
She had a gigantic first half and then only 10 points in the second half, and it's like her team got used to watching her score and kind of forgot to move without the basketball.
But that's what you do at halftime, right? You make adjustments, and the offensive team, like they also have to come out and understand that adjustments are going to be made.
Meet Kiara Leslie, everybody. What a terrific move. Nice bucket by Asia Taylor. We got some moisture on the floor. Jeff Wooten wants that cleaned up. Take a look at this, Cheryl.
Well, you're talking about other players needing to get involved, and Kiara Leslie must have heard us talking about that. Woo-hoo! Nice little between the legs, behind the back, little shimmy hesitation finish with the left hand.
Dropping Deja Fair like a bad habit. Here comes Team Bradford again under a minute to go. This time Dory Harrison at the cup. She is markedly improved from a season ago. So much confidence.
And Dory will not mind us saying this. A season ago, Dory wasn't even really looking to score the ball like that. Every time she touches the ball in the paint right now, she is being very aggressive and is absolutely looking to finish around the rim.
The defensive intensity has picked up by Team Bradford. Another whistle blows. They'll get Kristen Williams for her hand in the cookie jar. Asia Taylor seems to be in a little bit of difficulty, and Teresa Plaisance will quickly get off the bench for Team Harris. So it'll be Kiara Leslie at the free throw line. She spent her first 2 seasons at Maryland before transferring to NC State. And she has had some really productive minutes here in the third quarter.
She's definitely been a big difference for Team Bradford this third quarter.
The lead for Team Harris in this quarter, just 3. Make it 2. These free throws critical for Team Bradford trying to win a second quarter in this game. The overall team score, 2 possessions. And she wanted to miss that on purpose so they could get the basketball back with the shot clock off.
Listen, like I understand, but you got to at least hit the rim.
Yes. I think that's so hard to stand up there and try to miss, though, when you're conditioned to try to make the basket.
I can appreciate that, though.
Okay.
I'm not sure if she understood you have to hit the rim.
I think she was just out proving she's been in the weight room. 5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Ty Harris has got to get it up. It's good if it goes. It does not, and that is how the third quarter will end. By an eyelash, it is Team Harris winning the third quarter and having the lead in the game, 65-61. Just 1 basket separating the teams in the third quarter. Who will win the fourth quarter and the game? We'll find out together next. Welcome to the Nashville Municipal Auditorium, our AU Pro Basketball home here for Season 4. Athletes Unlimited, happy to bring you Season 4 and game number 2 of week number 2 here in the Music City. Just 4 points separating these two teams heading into the final 10 minutes. The 3-ball really started to fall for Team Harris, thanks in large part to Taylor Mikesell, who hit a couple big triples in the third.
Yeah. Taylor Mikesell is a shooter, but not only was she knocking it down from deep, Rebecca Harris also got in on the action, but Taylor Mikesell, she was one of the big reasons why Team Harris was able to take the lead in the third quarter.
3-point shooting, very different statistically. 8 of 18 is Team Harris wearing purple and white. Now, Team Bradford, black and gold, they're shooting the threes. They are just not falling. 0 for 9 in this half. That happened in the third quarter. Just 5 for 25 on the day.
You live by the 3. That's all I'll say.
I got you. And everybody mentally finished that for you. Ari Chambers is standing by. Ari, what do you have?
You know, I was just listening in on Crystal Bradford's huddle, and Alicia Clark was very, very adamant saying, hey, we need to clean up this transition defense and do the little things on offense right. Don't overcomplicate it. We're not out of this. We're going to run it up. That's their goal this quarter.
Definitely something to keep an eye on. Thank you so much, Ari. Again, just a 2-possession game, and Cheryl Swoop's favorite play, a jump ball.
It is my favorite.
Bradford and Plaisance winning the tip. That's just the height advantage. Nothing CB can do about that, although her vertical is impressive. I need a measurement on that. I never got a measurement 2 seasons ago. I'm just going to put that out into the atmosphere.
But you know, what's different is sometimes nice tie. That's nice tie. But a jump ball, you're just standing there flat-footed.
Yeah.
Versus within action, you're actually playing, you're running. Some people jump a lot better in motion than they do standing still.
I got you. Since you used to Sky, I'll accept that.
I'm not saying that, but
listen, you had hops. Don't sell yourself short. Lexi Brown off the bounce. That'll work.
Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty, Lexi.
How excited are fans of Lexi Brown? She's into double figures with 11. That is 5 players now in double figures for Team Harris. Balance for days. 8-point lead. Mackenzie Forbes throwing up a prayer that was not answered. Kristen Williams to the corner. Mikesell for 3.
That is the perfect play. Lexi Brown pushing in transition. Kristen Williams, the cross-court pass, just not able to knock it down.
Dory Harrison continues to impress. She's into double figures now with 11. I'm so glad that Dory decided to wait till I got to Nashville to show out, because this is entertaining.
She showed out last week.
Like this?
Dory showed up and showed out.
Double figures? Okay, Lexi. And wanted the and one. Frustrated she didn't get the whistle, but the finish was pretty.
As she should be. I just love her aggressiveness, just attacking the basket. That's why I asked the question about what it feels like, because she's playing like she is ready to go. I mean, just putting the ball over there. Nice shot, Vic. You got to close out on her, but just taking it all the way to the hole. I agree, Lexi, and one.
Against a bigger, taller defender.
Nice.
Fearless at the cup. 13.6 rebounds. 71-63 is the count advantage. Team Harris wearing purple and white. Team Bradford, though, down just a couple of possessions here in this fourth quarter. So quarter points still on the line. Kristen Williams using the screen. Too strong. Bradford with yet another rebound. Already has the double-double. Now she's just adding to her leaderboard points. Coast to coast. Cheryl, nobody stop ball.
Sometimes all you can do is make a face, and that was a face, because that was stanky, Crystal Bradford.
Taking a look at the leaderboard that is ever-changing. Positive basketball plays garner you points. Negative plays ding you. Kristen Williams for three. You betcha. Kristen Williams now in double figures. She's got 10. That is 6 players in double figures for Team Harris. Leslie unable to connect on the shot. Ball goes out of bounds and will go to Team Harris. A reminder, you can experience AU Pro Basketball in person here at Municipal Auditorium in Nashville. This Friday, February 14th, Happy Valentine's, is Sneakerhead and Jersey Night featuring AU shoelaces for the first 250 fans. Wear your best kicks and your favorite jersey. Go to auprobasketball.com to buy your tickets today.
What else are you going to do on Valentine's Day?
Right, Elizabeth Williams at the rim, and Desiree Young took a shot to the chops as Williams was not going to be stopped. Whew. She felt that in her sternum, in her face. Like that was a grown woman move by Elizabeth Williams.
I mean, a fully grown woman, but that's what Elizabeth does, though. Good defense, Desiree, but better offense. Elizabeth Williams, just, it's a nice move.
So Elizabeth Williams has 12 points, looking for more with an and one. We will step aside, grab a snack, and come on back. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is fueled by Gatorade. Beautiful faces from week one of Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball here in Nashville at the Municipal Auditorium. A gorgeous venue, a great town, and somebody who is no stranger to the state of Tennessee is one Dory Harrison. She joins us for a chair chat, a unique feature with Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball. Dory, I am loving your energy. Double figure scoring from you, 11 points on 4 of 5 shooting. It's tough to be that efficient in a league this tough. What's working for you?
I think what's working for us is getting those second chance points and executing. Crystal Bradford's a great captain. She's the one that brings energy. She's unique. You guys know that. But we just got to keep fighting. Purple is definitely hard to defend, and they're shooting the gaps as we see, but we just have to stay relentless on the boards.
Okay, listen, I know you're giving Crystal Bradford and everybody else their flowers, but this segment right now is about you, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, Cheryl.
Here's my question for you, and I just said this to Cindy. Watching you play last year, right, last season with the AU, you were doing some of the things, but your confidence this year is on a whole nother level. What's the biggest difference?
The biggest difference is last year I was 3 months off of an injury. I'm a burn survivor. My cause partner in Scars Uncovered. And this year I've had a year to go overseas, win a championship, go MVP, and just bring what I can to AU. So this is my first year. I'm a rookie, so it's great to learn from these vets, but I definitely have something to bring to the table as well.
Excuse me, championship, MVP, my bad. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Well, we are giving her flowers. What I particularly love about Dory showing up and showing out is the sister love from Izzy. It's giving Niara and Satu Sabali at the WNBA Finals.
Okay.
Yes.
Right?
We're manifesting.
Yes.
we know, like, we're in Nashville. You got the whole family here. But every time you do something, I look to my right. Mom, Dad, Izzy, everybody is yes, Dory, yes, Dory. What has it meant to you to be playing here in Nashville this season?
Man, it's such a full circle moment. Having all the love and support from Nashville. Everyone's excited, everybody's showing up, and it feels like a warm hug coming home.
Well, love that for you, Dory. It looks like you got a timeout.
Yes.
You got to join
I gotta
your
go,
huddle.
guys.
Go help your team get a victory.
Bye.
Thank you, Dory. A unique setup here at Athletes Unlimited where we can talk to a player right off the floor. They step into the chair, don't towel off, don't get the Gatorade, and just share their experiences. It's so cool. Here is what caused the timeout. Ty Harris, the captain, with the exclamation point.
Awesome. During that time, Team Harris, they have taken a 15-point lead this quarter.
16-5 is the count in the quarter. Advantage Team Harris, as so many players in double figure. What is it, 7 now? 6. I don't count that high. Yeah, 6. Okay, thanks. I need 4 people to help me do math. I don't care. I'm going to get it right. 6 people in double figures with 5 minutes to go for Team Harris, as this group has really created separation here in the fourth quarter. That 3 rattles out, and Ty Harris, the captain, comes away with the rebound. The Harris group looked so impressive warming up. First thing that jumped out at you was the size with Plaisance and Elizabeth Williams, and then it was the shooting. They're doing their drills, and I'm watching Lexi bury threes and Mike Sell bury threes, and it really could be a team that could go 3-0 this week.
Well, they have the players that are capable of doing it, but I do know some of these other teams are going to say, nah, not so fast. And here's the crazy thing. Lexi Brown has only taken 4 threes. And I say only because typically she's going to put up more than that.
Right.
But she's gotten it done from every other place on the floor.
Taylor trying to come up with the basketball. Fouled by Bradford. No, a whistle for the ball going out of bounds. Taylor wanted the foul, didn't get it. So it will be Team Bradford basketball with a lot of work to do. Plenty of time if 3 balls start falling for Team Bradford. That hasn't been the case so far, just 5 of 26. Bria Hartley in the paint denied. Williams comes away with it. Man, Elizabeth is always just making good basketball plays.
Yeah, and she is controlling the paint on the defensive end.
Under 4 minutes to go. So it looks like Team Harris is going to come away with 3-quarter wins in this game. Kristen Williams with the midi.
That's nice. That's really nice, Kristen.
Jalen Sherrod getting it back to her captain, who's whistled for steps. And as we watch Kristen Williams play, we were reminded that in 2018, she was the National Player of the Year. She's got some skills.
Oh, she absolutely has some skills. She knows the game of basketball. She knows how to play. And we're just seeing just a little bit of what she's capable of doing.
She started playing basketball when she was 3 years old. Did you pick up the rock that early?
I picked up a rock. But not the rock.
See what you did there. Elizabeth Williams chasing the ball down for Team Harris. In control, 18-7 is the lead for Team Harris in this quarter, and dominating the game, 83-68. What went sideways for Team Bradford today?
I honestly, I think the first half they came out, they were doing what they wanted to do. But this team, Harris, they just said, no, ma'am, not on my watch. And they just, Team Harris, I don't think it's about what went wrong for Team Bradford. I think it's about what went right for Team Harris.
Bria Hartley too strong on the three. It's the three-point shot that has been the separator today in this matchup. 11 of 23 from deep is Team Harris wearing purple. Team Bradford just 5 of 28. Elizabeth Williams a little too strong on the long-range shot. That's about the only thing that hasn't worked for her. Nice bounce pass. Sherrod, triple try. I know that felt good.
Good extra pass. Crystal Bradford pushing in transition, finding Bria Hartley, who makes the extra pass to Jalen Sherrod.
Jalen Sherrod now with 9 points as Team Harris continues to dominate. Aisha Taylor off the mark. Sherrod's got the rock and is on the run. And Lexi Brown just took the basketball away. What a smart play. Good hands by Desiree Young. CB gives it back to her teammate and then right back to the captain. Nice.
No, you take it. No, you take it. No, you take it.
Sharing is caring. Crystal Bradford leading all scorers with 20 points. 22 points for Crystal Bradford. Nope, check that, 20. And I'm gonna blame my stats guy because I knew I had it right. And then he started flashing more fingers and I knew. Taking a look at our AU Pro Basketball schedule, Team Harris will battle Team Segrist. That comes your way on Valentine's Day at 6 Eastern. And then in the nightcap, Team Nurse versus Team Bradford. Team Harris and Team Nurse go to battle again on Saturday, as well as we close out week number 2 of AU Pro Women's Basketball. A little more than a minute to go in this one. Lexi Brown. Back iron on that three. Bria Hartley doesn't have numbers and brings it back out. Another smart basketball play by the UConn product. And Lexi Brown just bear hugs Tori Harrison to keep her from shooting.
That three ball looks so good for Lexi.
And she can go on a heater in a hurry. Oh, goodness. So a minute to go in the second game of our doubleheader. Sherrod, mid-range. Nice. Jalen Sherrod. A little exclamation point for herself because the made basket helps her personal leaderboard points. Harris a little too strong. Rebound to Bria Hartley. Shot clock doubled up here with time remaining. Clark, I know that felt good as she finally gets a bucket to fall, and it was a three.
Well, and that could be a big bucket for Alicia Clark just to see the three ball go down headed into game 2 on Friday night.
Timeout is called on the floor. 27 seconds to go on the game clock. 17 seconds on the shot clock as Team Harris calls a 30-second timeout. What do you think the conversation is here, Cheryl?
Well, I think they're still trying to win this fourth quarter.
Okay.
They're down by 4 points.
Team Bradford,
Quick
yep.
bucket, Team Bradford, quick bucket, quick foul. They're still trying to win this fourth quarter.
So Ty Harris doing all she could and then some. 13 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. She's mic'd up for us. Let's let her take us into the game.
Here we go. Purple 3, 1, 2, 3. Weak. You got it. Yeah, Tay. Give me one, Tay. Give me one, Tay.
So Ty Harris will be our interview post-game, as it looks like at minimum her team is going to walk away with the victory. Now in play for the final 30 seconds or so is the quarter win. Team Harris winning 21-17 in this fourth quarter. And there's that pie chart. What are you impressed most by with Ty's effort?
Just her leadership, her ability to run her team, getting the ball where it needs to be, and she can score the ball where she needs to also.
Kristen Williams has the ball poked away. Jalen Sherrod with one to beat. Leaves it for Crystal Bradford. 3 on the way. Rattles home. And just like that, it's a 1-point game here in the fourth quarter with 5 seconds to go. Team Harris leading 21-20. In the quarter, it is a 1-point game, 21-20, even though the overall score, the margin is 5. So maybe out of reach, but the quarter points are on the line with free throws coming for Teresa Plaisance.
And it's 60 points per player per quarter, and this 60 points could be a big difference in where players move on this leaderboard.
So Plaisance, rare miss at the free throw line for TP. And she can at least make Team Bradford hit a 2 to tie in this quarter. Plaisance. And she does as she splits a pair. So a timeout for Team Bradford to strategize to hit a 3 to win the quarter, or to at least get a 2 to equalize. So what do you want to do here?
Well, you need a 3 though.
Okay,
you're
you
trying
want a
to win
3
this
to win
quarter.
it. Okay.
Yes. Because if it's a tie, you're not going to get any points.
Okay.
So you absolutely are going for a 3.
So Team Harris with the lead in the game, 87-81. But a 2-point lead for Team Harris. Team Bradford has the basketball. Little more than 5 seconds to go. Who do you want shooting this basketball for the team in black and gold, Cheryl?
Listen, I am going to get the ball. I'd love to see a 2-man game with Crystal Bradford and Bria Hartley.
Okay.
Bria Hartley right now is shooting the ball really well. Crystal Bradford can also make things happen. That's what I would like to see.
Clock is rolling. Sherrod off the bounce, out to Alicia Clark, and that is how the game will end. Team Harris wins the fourth quarter and the 60 quarter win points that go along with that, and the game as well. A final count of 87-81. What impressed you most with Team Harris, Cheryl?
I just love the balanced attack that Team Harris had coming into this game. It wasn't just about one player. Every single player that got in the game made a difference, and I love the balanced attack from this team.
Ty Harris, captain doing captaining things.
Yeah, and Ty Harris was a big part of that. Just being at the right place at the right time. I love her decision-making with the ball, her ability to score from anywhere on the floor, put the ball on the deck, attack the basket, get to the hole, finish. She was such a great leader and captain for her squad.
Ty Harris joining our Ari Chambers postgame.
Ty is clapping. You deserve those claps because you got a nice victory, but 6 players in double figures on your team. How did you work together to ensure the balance of it all?
I mean, that's the way I chose my team. I knew people were going to be selfless. I had shooters, I had an inside presence, and we just had to work out from there.
As captain, you're a leader, and Cheryl was praising your leadership during the broadcast. What have you learned about yourself through this entire process?
Be a vocal leader, continue to play my game. The world's going to see. I'm not a pass first point guard. I'm just a selective point guard. I'm a true point guard. I know when to be assertive, and I know when to get my teammates together.
Athletes Unlimited is a league for you to showcase things that you don't normally get to showcase. So what do you want on full display for the rest of the season?
That I can go get a bucket too.
I mean, that's a drop mic moment if I haven't seen one. Go take your picture with your team. Happy W.
Big Dubs.
Big Dubs.
Thanks so much. Taking a look at the up to the second leaderboard before the MVP votes are totaled, and Ty Harris has pulled all the way up into second place behind Maddie Siegrist. What is your big takeaway here, Cheryl?
Well, this is why everything you do on the floor matters. Quarter points, winning the game, your stat points, it all matters. And that's why Ty Harris was able to move up into the second position. And this is before MVP points.
Okay, and who do you have for your MVPs 1, 2, 3? You got them right in game one.
Oh, I'm going to go Ty Harris 1, Elizabeth Williams 2, Crystal Bradford 3.
All right, check your app and see if Cheryl Swoops, the Hall of Famer, is right. Once again, our final score, Team Harris winning 87-81. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball continues Friday at 6 Eastern as Team Harris faces Team Segrist. Check out where to watch on the website, auprobasketball.com. For Cheryl Swoops, Ari Chambers, and our entire crew, I am Cindy Brunson. Thanks so much for watching, and happy Valentine's Day.